We are wanting to welcome you to this oracle today in your own divine feminine way. We are wishing for you to connect gently with your own sexual energy, to our voice, you see, the stream of goddess frequency, vibrationally. We're wanting you to relax into your own bodies, to feel relaxed, fall back energetically into your own self. See your energy aligned to the back of your spine, and a bolt of electricity going upwardly. We're wanting you to understand that many divine feminine beings cannot find the stream easily, or feel the electricity of their own sexual energy, or even direct it upwardly, ascending it fully in their own body. You should, divine feminine being, be able to palpate, detect your own sexual energy vibrationally, to feel it as a white ball of fire, you see, zipping up the back of your spine, up to the top of your body. The reason why most divine feminine beings cannot direct this energy straightly, or do not feel its frequency, is due to the stress and traumas you see, distorted in their own bodies, fields and energy. The emotional healing and purging you see, that is required before you can detect your own sexual energy frequency and start to align it with the goddess stream, to channel it, you see. Channeling your own sexual energy in an ascended manner upwardly through your chakras is not easy. The reason being, there are many resistances you see. It is initiation indeed. Painful it can be. Emotional, spiritual pain for you to see. For you to come to terms indeed, and most do not guide themselves easily. Many do not wish to look to meet the pain you see. Many divine feminine beings stay the same. They do not change. And this is why you have been told a big lie. The lie is that your spiritual journey, femininity, is easy, is happy, is love always, you see, joyful. Now this is a half-truth indeed. Why? Because after you ascend your sexual energy and you start to receive the golden cobra frequency, you will find joy, love, peace, ease, bliss, ecstasy. But they do not tell you, see, the full truth indeed, that you must wade through the depths of pain in order to raise your sexual energy and that of the Kundalini. You can do it easily, gently and slowly, taking it easier on your own energy and body. But the thing that causes the most pain, you see, is to rush through time indeed. Now we are wanting you to understand that in your own lives, you do this naturally, you see. Your sexual energy does ascend to a certain level indeed. And it takes many lives to ascend it fully. Without initiation properly, you will ascend naturally. Many divine feminine beings who previously have incarnated, you see, are ready in this lifetime to ascend it fully. They are ready for the battle, you see, the internal battle indeed, in order to go against the resistance of your natural being. They have taught you the path of your destiny is ease, is easy. It's not, you see. Not the accelerated way. And we mean accelerated meaning the path of efficiency. The path of ease is a long one indeed, but the path of pain is one of efficiency, you see. You can make great changes more quickly, without rushing, you see. And you have an inability to rush as you choose the path of the Ascension journey, raising your sexual energy through the chakras of your body. There are fail-safes in place to stop you from pushing, you see. So you can never rush beyond your own potential and capacity. As you ascend your sexual energy, you see the wounds, the pains, and you can learn the great lessons of lifetimes, indeed. You must be aware, open to see the truth of what the sexual energy in you reads as a story. Your sexual energy has keys that unlocks a story of histories within your own body. Many divine feminine beings are unwilling to see truly, or they have been prepared wrongly. We know you. The divine feminine beings, too, have a yearning, have a fire, have a passion, you see, have a great strength and possibility. The only difference is you've been told it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't look ugly. And this is key. If all divine feminine beings knew that walking this path and journey was a balance, you see, of truly hurting and seeing and then resting and recovering, and again until you send in your own body your sexual energy to the crown chakra fully. This is what we call the Priestess Journey. Because it's the hardest, you see, the priestess has the most wounds indeed, but when you reach the crown chakra, you shall see the bliss, the ecstasy on the return trip. The energy coming back down is more easy, less resistance, you see. Pleasure and pain in your reality is always the same. There is a balance, you see, of everything indeed, but most divine feminines are halfway through their ascension journey. Right when you wish to stop, to quit, you see, it's too painful, it's too hard indeed, we urge you to see. You are at a point of breaking through to the next realm indeed. We work with you in this way. We do push you to the brink of what you can receive, and then comes in the ease, the rest, you see. Life is like this. It's a cycle indeed. Many try to hide, try to run from this frequency, but it is the truth. And if you believe that your life should be one way, always, you've been deceived. The sooner you get in sync, riding the waves of the pain and then the ease and bliss and ecstasy, and again, you will be freed. You shall feel confident and happy. You will feel that you are on your journey, aligned fully. This is the way of your earthly world. You are wanting to sink. Many resist, you see, therefore stay more in pain than they should be. We are wanting you to see wherever you are in your journey as a phase that is transient indeed. If you are in a blissful state, do not look away. Soon we will show you something completely riddled in your own sexual energy that must be seen to be released, causing an uncomfortability and a pain, you see, in your psyche, in your body, but it's an opportunity. As you learn to alchemize these wounds, these hurts, these pains, as you start to see the codes within your own sexual energy, nothing stays the same, and you can more gracefully move through this to the next phase of the cycle, bliss and ecstasy, joy, peace. Most divine feminines are stuck in between, in trying to ascend the sexual energy. They never actually reach the point where they can fully receive the journey of bliss, beauty. We are wanting you to understand that as it's a cycle, you see, The more you welcome and the more you get in sync of raising the sexual energy, feeling the traumas, the pains, and purging their frequency, then receiving the golden cobra upgrades, indeed, bliss and ecstasy. Each time you cycle around and around, the pain of ascending your sexual energy, like filtering out debris, you shall become more clean. Your sexual energy will be more at ease, more purified, you see. Therefore, less pain you will see. The more you cycle and spiral, you see, you will still feel the waves and difference and change in what you seek. You will still feel the resistance of ascending your sexual energy and the bliss of receiving the golden cobra frequency, but it shall not be as painful as before, you see. This is where divine feminines can truly reap the rewards. But the shame is that most stop before they reach the peak, before they do one cycle indeed. The first thing to imagine is that you must get through one cycle, you see, of ascending your sexual energy. We want you to know this so that you do everything you can to do this. One cycle, when it's complete, is an achievement indeed, and the next will come more easily. You will see great benefits, you see, the more you cycle in the energy. The pain, the time will get shorter, you see, and you'll pass through the cycle more easily and effortlessly. We want you to be under the right instruction, the right impression, not a false reality. This cycle is going on always with all human beings, and you can either deny it and hide it and run from it, or you can be willing to see and harness its power and energy. As you harness this cycle, you gain great power to see, to elevate yourself beyond anything you could ever dream. The more you ascend, the more you cycle, the more you sink to the goddess stream of energy. You shall be elevated, otherworldly, beyond lifetimes of what you could have achieved slowly, taking the path of ease. Resistance is your friend, you see, and it will pass quickly if you allow it to. Most divine feminines stay in the pain as they dwell and cannot see it through. Embrace it, knowing it's you. All the pain you experience, you see, in your external world and your internal reality comes from your sexual energy. Every person that assaults you, that speaks to you in a way derogatory, is a wound within you. We're wanting you to start to see it's all played out from your sexual energy, mirrored to you so that you can see. The mirroring is painful indeed, but it is not necessary. If you're willing to see firstly, if you're willing to connect each day to your sexual energy, we can show you. We can show you in your visions, telepathically, what needs to be seen in your sexual energy, and this avoids others having to mirror it to you in your physical reality. This will allow you to become more at peace without having a chaotic environment, you see, which will aid further the depth of you going into your journey, assisting you, you see. Come to us each day and ask for assistance, you see, to connect your sexual energy, to become aware of its frequency. Ask questions and you shall receive, and you shall be at peace. We are wanting you to realize that it is a journey of a lifetime, you see. We do not wish you to falter, to get turned off before you've reached the peak, before you've started to reap the rewards and the fruits of many lifetimes in you, you see. Do not hold back. Go forth. You have all that you ask. We support you. We guide you. Let go and start to cycle too. Ride the wave of the Kundalini of our golden cobra frequency purge effortlessly, but freely. Allow the pain to come up in your body, to release it fully. Allow yourself to experience the bliss, the ecstasy, the joy, the ease, the peace, the otherworldly frequency, and again, in contrast you see, until you reach a state of unity, feeling both pain and bliss simultaneously. This is true power, a true gift of a high priestess, you see, being able to achieve both states simultaneously. It shows that you seed completely a frequency of otherworldly into the darkest parts of the 3D reality. The achievement, you see, of the balance indeed of feeling both simultaneously at the same time is what you seek. To be able to experience great pain and trauma at the same time as bliss and ecstasy and love, you see, is truly to live as a goddess embodied, and is your destiny, your capacity. If you could do this, you see, walking through the 3D, you can change everything. We're wanting you to be aware of how powerful you are, you see, and how much other beings do not want you to switch to this style of energy, the cycle, you see, to become not only aware of it, but to harness its frequency. The more who harness the cycle, you see, the more you'll find it easy. The more other human beings will be poured in, you see, naturally, allowing to move through this natural motion, spiraling upwardly. The firsts, divine feminine beings, priestesses, you see, to them it does not come easy, but in your sacrifice, you see, in your determination, indeed, to be the first, breeds a great gift for humanity. Those who go first have it harder, you see, but they do reap the biggest rewards in the end, indeed. This is all we wish to share today. Love to you. Prepare to receive the feminine power that you seek to embody your true goddess destiny. Discover more, thetempleofthegoddess.com.